Good morning. So, Monday, wanted to share a quick one about sabotage, self-sabotage, whether it's because the scales are not going up and down or going up and down and not going always in the right direction, or whether it's because you sometimes have a quote-unquote bad moment, or you feel like you've, as one lady said the other day, given in to eating the chocolate or eating the biscuits, and now you feel as if you might as well just fail. And what I want to touch on here is the power of non-scale victories, because let's face it, the weighing scales can go up and down, like yo-yo up and down, even if you're doing everything right. You know, you could eat more vegetables one day, and because you're now fermenting, as I spoke about in yesterday's morning chat, you could weigh more. And that doesn't mean you've put on body fat. It could mean that you're actually doing things that are very good for you. You could exercise and be a bit achy, which is fine, but that could cause inflammation short term because your body's trying to recover with it. You could get more water retention. You could have a higher salt, carby meal. That's fine too. It doesn't mean you've put on body fat. It could be the menstrual cycle. It could be medication you're taking, more fluctuations. There could be a lot of variations that are difficult to know. It could be the time of day you weigh yourself. It could be that you slept shorter period of time. The time between your meal the night before and the weigh-in in the morning was shorter, so there's more food going through the gut. There's all these things that can then impact a number that we put so much emphasis on. So just first off, just know that. Now, what I want to talk about here is non-scale victories. And I put a post up the other day because I think a lot of the ladies, struggle with this sometimes. You're looking at how far you've got to go here. So you want to go there, but you're currently there. And we're always looking there, but we're forgetting how far we've come. How far we've come up that mountain, forgetting to enjoy the view back down. Always focus on how far we've got to go. And it can, although that can be very motivating, because when you're looking up there, you're like, yeah, I'm imagining what clothes I'll wear, how I'll feel, the energy levels I have, the sense of achievement that I would have, what people might say, what I can feel about myself, the health, potentially reduced medications, whatever the key thing is for you, that is exciting. But at the same time, it's like, oh, it's so much effort. It feels like so much effort for what it is. So this is where I've just reflected. Actually, sometimes you just got to ask the question, what can I do now what I couldn't do when I started? And I just want to read out some of these here because it's powerful, and you can do it yourself now, whether it's in a work job environment, whether it's a fitness environment. So this is what Judith said: I walk without my Achilles hurting or feeling out of breath. Push-ups on toes, hedgehogs, leg raises, mountain climbers, side planks, jogging, many different balances. I can go 6 days every week without drinking alcohol or eating chocolate. I can give myself smaller portions and eat slowly. I fit into clothes easily. I feel confident. It's reminding yourself of that. But that, although the scales can contribute to that, the scales fluctuating on a daily basis mean nothing when you consider that. I can go to breakfast and lunch without snacking. I'm in control. I can sleep on my left side again with the shoulder exercises. I plan to get 1 hour of fitness in easy, and it's only my second week. So already she's changed the way you feel. That was Marie. Shoulder mobility improving, squats getting easier, motivation increasing for my personal goals. This is Alison. My lockdown home working mood is much better with the routine of an increased and varied exercise schedule. I have more energy and a sense of achievement with most tasks I'm doing. Just that there. There's no mention of weight, yet she's changed the way you feel. When you change the way you feel, you're less likely to self-sabotage because you have more energy. Because let's face it, most decisions we make are based on the energy that we have. Most decisions that we make are based on the energy that you have. So we need to protect our energy at all costs here. This is what I'm saying. Because when I'm low on energy, I'll make worse decisions. So how can I protect my energy? Whether that's through exercise, whether that's through... And of course, it's the last thing you want to do sometimes. But this is why we sometimes break it down to just doing something that's 1 minute or 30 seconds today. Because it's not the significance of that. It's the significance of the momentum that you're building. This is what Melanie said. I couldn't walk up and down stairs for 4 days after my first session. Now it energizes me. The best bit is getting into the clothes I couldn't. Tough at the start. Yeah. Linda, I can squat, I can kneel. Not for too long, but I can stand on one leg, albeit for a few seconds, and I walk quicker. Amazing. So positive, so inspiring. And a lot of these, like I said, are just things that... So I kneel down to get down with my grandkids when I get to see them. It's quite a sad bit at the end. But anyway, positive, inspiring, and, you know, that's nothing to do with just relying on a fluctuation of a scale. Because when you even look at the research, what are we comparing it to when we lose weight here? Because when you look at the research, even the people who have been successful and lost 10 pounds or more and kept it off for a year or more, this is like one of the gold standard studies, they fluctuate. They often weigh themselves every day, actually, but that's not for everyone. You've got to do you here. But the key thing to remember is it doesn't go like this. If you're expecting it to go like that, you've got to look at your expectations and match it in with reality. Because if you're expecting that, it's 100% not going to do that forever. I could go into maintenance periods, but I won't go over that now. Maybe save that for another day. Of just how important maintenance is. I can feel myself itching to go back into it now, because maintenance is integral to getting the results. Let's face it, most people come in and they say, I actually want to achieve sustainable fat loss. Matt, I want to achieve sustainable fat loss this time. Morning, Dawn. I want to achieve sustainable fat loss, yet when the weight stays the same, we're really disappointed. You've got to consider, I've lost 10 pounds before in a month, but what happened 2 months later, 3 months later? Well, it came back on. Okay, so is it a good decision to try and lose that amount again? Or for you right now, given what your lifestyle is like and what you're willing to do, should we go for this? And I spoke with someone yesterday, 2 days about Christmas. We're actually going to have a bit of a break for them around the Christmas period. Not a break as in like just binge, but a bit more flexible. So they're not actually trying to lose weight for the first time in their adult life. She's just gone from one diet to one diet. She came here, she's lost a bit of weight, got fitter, not heaps of weight, but got a lot fitter, better of her habits. And she's like, okay, let's have a bit of a break now. And her mind's going, oh, so I'm not actually trying to lose? Well, technically you're just trying to refresh your brain a bit, have a bit of a break from it, because then you can come back and feel ready to go. And you're not binging, you're just increasing your intake a bit, being a bit kinder to yourself if you don't exercise, kinder to your body a bit, and actually just relaxing about the situation a little bit more. And you know what happens sometimes? Sometimes people actually lose more weight in that time. It's really fascinating. Whether that's because people sabotage less, like I've gone to at the start. For example, if you're constantly on a diet, constantly trying to lose weight, sometimes your chances of sabotage are higher, so you actually end up binging more and eating more calories than if you just said, you know, actually I'm just going to eat that amount instead of that amount, but now I can actually stick to this amount, so I have less of these amounts. I told you I was going to go over it. Anyway, I'm going to have to go now because I need to set up our new setup for the home live workouts. I have no idea how this is going to go. I can always rip out the leads, take the headset off and just go back retro, but we will see. Wish me luck. I'm streaming in all directions with music coming out of one mixer, the other. If I pull this off, I'll be quite impressed with myself. There's a non-scale victory day for me. Let's have a look. Anyway, take care. Have a lovely day. If you want more information about our 28-day kickstart, our post-lockdown kickstart, which starts in our brand new studio in Devizes or in Marlborough, send me a message, or you can do it all from home. Speak soon. Take care.